is Elizabeth Ramirez, and I'm an intern here at Beacon Place. And we're so excited to have you in our Reading Buddies program this fall. And I know the students are very excited to get your help in their reading as well. So in this video, I'm going to go through a more detailed description of what Reading Buddies is, what is expected of you, what you can find every week in your email, how to log on to the website for that we'll be using for the books. And then I will be covering more of the basics on Zoom, and just like the technical stuff, like how to log on to Zoom, what a breakout room is. I will explain that. I will explain certain features such as sharing your screen and all of that. Just to make sure that you are good to go and you feel comfortable with using Zoom for our fall programming Reading Buddies. So first, Reading Buddies will be a session that will go on from 3:45 to 5 p.m. We will all be joining Zoom together. So you will be joining the same Zoom session as the students. You will all be together in one main session at the beginning. But then once everybody's ready and good to go, once everybody's there, Andrea Ramirez will break you out into your breakout rooms. And here is the part where you will have this one-on-one time with the student that you are paired with. So you will go into your groups and you will start the lesson. And all of the lesson plans will be emailed to you a couple of days before your Reading Buddy session. So Andrea Ramirez will email you this lesson plan, the lesson plan for that week. And the lesson plans typically look like this. They are outlined with the title of the book, stuff you will do before reading, vocabulary. Essentially, they have all the extension activities, all the reading activities, questions, reading strategies. It's all very detailed and laid out for you. And the way you will get to the book is by clicking this link at the top right here. This link will give you direct access to the book. Once you click the link, it will take you to the website where the book is at, the Reading A to Z, and all you will have to do is log in here where it says member login, and then the login information is here as well on the same document. The username is right here and the password is right here. So you will have to log in before projecting the book. The way you will project the book is by sharing your screen, and I will explain this later on in the video. And so you will share your screen so the student can see it as well. You will interact with the student by following the guidelines on the lesson plan. Again, it's all laid out right here. And you will do this throughout the session. You may be done early with your session, depending on how it goes with the student. Every student is different. So each student will also have their materials physically with them, so you don't have to worry about that. And once you're done, if you end early, that's totally okay. And if you want to leave the session, just let Andrea or Wendy know. And if you have any questions or issues throughout your session, whether it's technical issues or anything like that, a Beacon Place staff member will be present in the Zoom call for you to reach out to them. Tutorial on how to get on Zoom and use some of the features that we will be using, just so you're a little more familiar with it. So the first thing I would do, especially if you're planning to use a laptop or a computer, is just Google search Zoom. And then in the first kind of link that pops up, you'll see this option that says sign in. So I would click that, and then it'll take you to this page where you can sign in if you already have an account. And if you don't, that's totally fine. You can go ahead and click this orange button where it says sign up, and it's completely free. And that is how you can get an account. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google just because my information is already saved on here. So I'm already signed in, and this is kind of what I'm seeing on my end. It'll be a little different than what you will be seeing on your end. But essentially you will receive an email with an invitation link from the intern that you will be volunteering with. And that link will look a little something like this. In your email, it will pop up like this. So you can go ahead and directly click this link. Or if for some reason you don't have a link or the link is not working, you can go ahead and go back on Zoom and click join a meeting here at the top, and then it'll ask you for the meeting ID, and the meeting ID will be in that same email with all the information, and so you can just copy and paste that meeting ID, paste it into here, click join, and then you will see kind of this launch screen. And then you're going to click open zoom.us, and then it'll take you to, the screen might look a little different just because right now I'm the person hosting the meeting, and you will be kind of the persons participating in the meeting, but either way it will ask you if you want to join with computer audio. And you should click yes, join with it. And then this is very important. Once you're in the meeting, make sure, so you see this popped up that I'm muted now. So we don't want to be muted. Well, the students should be muted if there's instruction going on. But once you get in, not everyone will be in yet, so we'll just be waiting a little bit, and during that time definitely feel free to talk to the students so you can unmute yourself, and then also start your video so everyone. So once you choose to start your video, you will be seeing your video and your image on the screen, and that's an indicator that you are in the session and everyone else can see you as well. So make sure that you keep your video on. When you first log into the session, you're going to see a lot more people here. All the students and staff are going to be there just to kind of like wait for everybody to log on before you go into your small breakout rooms where you will be just with the student that you're paired with. It's just going to be you and that student, and you won't be able to see anybody else, all the other groups. So you're going to be invited by whoever the host is to go into the breakout room. So you're going to get this message that pops up right there, and you're going to hit join breakout room so that you can go into your small group, your small room with your one student that you are paired with. And then it's going to take you to the breakout room. You're going to be in the breakout room. It's just going to be you and that one student. So this is where you're going to see them right there. Like I said, it's just going to be you and that one student. And if there's ever a time where you need to share your screen in order to watch a video, maybe you have to watch a video, you have to show them an activity that you will be doing during that time, something that requires you to show something, you can also share your screen, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So you're going to go down to the bottom where it says share screen, to that green button right there that says share screen, and you're going to hit that button. And then you're going to get, once you hit that button, you're going to get a couple of options that pop up once you do that. And I will show you that in just one second. So you're going to hit that button, like I said, and you're going to get a lot of options like this. But what you're going to want to do is just pick the first one that says Desktop 1. You're going to click Share at the bottom. And now your student can see what you're seeing on your screen. So this is what is up on my screen right now. So the student can see that. There's a message right there that says you are screen sharing in green, so that you're good. That means that you're good and your student can see. So let's say you want to show a video. So I'm just gonna pick a random video to show, but let's say you want to show a video. This is how you would do that. You would either click the link to a video that is already there on the lesson plan, or if you need to search it up or something else, then you would find your video, and then just make sure that that message is still up there that says you are screen sharing. And then make sure to unmute yourself. I'm muted right now, but make sure to unmute yourself so that your student can hear you and they can hear the video as well. So you would just play the video. The student will be able to see it and hear it. Just make sure that you're unmuted and that you are still sharing your screen. So after the video is done, you can hit stop share in that red button, and then you will stop sharing your screen and it'll just go back to the normal breakout room screen where it's just you and the student. You can just see them and they can see you. And then if you ever have an issue, you can always hit the button at the bottom that says ask for help, and it'll have a message that pops up to invite the host. The host will be a Beacon Place staff member, and you can invite them into your small breakout room in case you have like any technical difficulties or something's not going right, you have some questions, anything that comes up, you can invite them into your breakout room by clicking the ask for help button at the bottom. And then they will be able to come in and help you with anything that you may need. So at the end, when it's almost 5 o'clock, the host will send out a message to every breakout room, and that message is for everyone to come back to the main session, usually just for a little debrief of like 1 minute to say goodbye. So you will get this message that pops up, and you will hit return to the main session. Your student should do this as well, so that they can return back with everybody. But if they don't, then it'll just automatically bring them back after 1 minute. And like I said, this is that small or bigger main session where everybody's at again. And it's just to say goodbye, wrap everything up, before we are done for the day. And this is what everybody will meet, and once you're done, you just leave the meeting. And then another thing that I was going to talk about was the feature called Whiteboard. So there's a feature called Whiteboard on Zoom, and you can share your screen. That's how you get to it, by sharing your screen and then clicking Whiteboard. And what Whiteboard is essentially like a real life whiteboard. You can type notes with the students, you can draw something if you need to explain something more visually, or just maybe writing ideas down. It's kind of like a free space to work, to jot everything down. So I think this is also a pretty useful feature that we have had here on Zoom, and we've used a lot in the past in Beacon Place in the summer. And so this is also something to take advantage of when you're in the small breakout room with your student. And you would get rid of it by hitting stop share once again. So I hope this video was very helpful, and we'll see you soon.